today we're getting a little messy with some mixed media and Scrap the Boys challenge. You can check them out on Facebook. I have practiced what I'm going to do for my mixed media on the 6x8 pad by Vicki Boutin, and this is the watercolor foundations paper, and that's what I'm going to use for my background as well. I'll link both below. I did practice quite a bit until I kind of got what I wanted for my background. I did a technique I've never done before, which is stencil stamping. And to do this, you're going to need a stencil. You're going to need a spray, or you could use your Distress Oxide inks. And then you're going to need a stamp. And then I cut out these images as masks so that I don't get the stencil stamping on top. So let's just dive right in. These are my photos of my son helping us play some cards. Super cute. And we're using the Photo Play Family Fun Night with a mix of Simple Stories. Simple Stories came out with a similar themed line. This stencil is from Vicki Boutin. I'm going to start with the stamping. So I've got my stamp already on this block. And this month, instead of like a challenge, I guess it is still a challenge, we are doing a scrap lift. So the main elements that I saw on the original layout were a heavy vertical line with layered paper, 2 photos in this area, and then kind of a diagonal design following the photo placement. So that's what I'm going for on my mixed media, is that diagonal design. And I am just going to right now focus on getting my stamping done. I chose red because this is the heart that we're looking at, the ace, king, queen, jack of hearts, and I am purposely rotating these so we get a little bit of variety on our page here. And I am going to have a big bold middle to this page, just like that's in the inspiration. If you want to check out what the inspiration looks like, it is a fantastic mixed media page. Love it. It is really cool. You can check it out on Scrap the Boys Facebook. That looks pretty good to me. Now, yeah, I think that looks really good. What I am a little bit nervous about is having enough of these masked images to cover what I need to cover here. I'm gonna start, I think, up here on the left, because that's where my stamping started. Now this will prevent my stencil inking from going over the edge. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my Distress Oxide spray. I'm gonna do Salty Ocean instead of Faded Jeans, which means I need to pull out this Distress Oxide color. I don't want the dark blue because there's not really the dark blue in my paper. So I'm switching it up a little bit. Yeah, I think that Salty Ocean's a little bit closer to that blue here. So I want to make sure that I get all this stuff on the bottom mixed in. And then I'm going to spray this in my trash can. I don't have a fancy spray box or whatever because I don't do mixed media that often. One important step that you cannot miss on this process is to wipe the edges. You don't want that harsh line that you can get if you don't wipe your edges. So I'm going to wipe my edges. Trust me, I've learned from experience on this one. This is a technique that I learned from Vicki Boutin. So make sure to check out her YouTube as well. She hosts free Friday Night Lives, and she pretty much teaches a new technique for mixed media every Friday night. That's really cool. Very, very well inked. Try not to get it in other places, and I'm just gonna start right here. Use my paper towel to press down and stamp my image. Super cool, huh? So I'm going to now, instead of just adding more ink, I'm gonna just use water over my trash can again. Make sure my things are in place, check my edges, and I bet this is gonna turn out better than the first time did because it's a lot wetter. Kind of a cool technique, right? You could see the puddles, and really I just want this extra layer, because what I'm going to go back down and do is once this is all dry, I'm going to go in with my brush just with ink and go lightly over. That's what highlights these cards. It's going to be really cool. Now all of that it's dry, I'm going to go in with some Salty Ocean, just a little bit. And I may even use a little paper towel action here to take off a little bit of the ink. And I'm gonna go around and do circles to kind of smooth out the pigment. Go around. This a little wet here still, it's okay. But I really just kind of want to make a shadow for the blue pigment to go around the red and make the red really pop. That's my goal. So that is kind of what this looks like. Going from left to right, right to left, you know, in a diagonal design. Do wanna, there we go. And you can see how this blending really highlights the cards. Here is my middle piece, which is one of the cut apart cards. And then I could not pass up this Sorry Not Sorry. I think it's too cute. Even though we weren't playing Sorry, it was just, you know, game night. I don't know what we were playing, but my little man was helping. If you can get a card sorter or shuffler, your little people can help too. It's a lot of fun. Makes them feel like they're participating, which is super cute. Look at how those cards just pop because the blue is not in there. I think it looks great. Okay, so then let's put one here and then one here. Beautiful. I didn't even need to do all that middle part. But you know, that's the fun of mixed media. It's just paper. Perfect. And then in the inspiration, this doesn't go the full 12. And they do a now and then picture, which I think is super cute. Well, I didn't have a now and then picture because I just did that with another layout. Let's add a strip of white because I can always make this whiter, you know, move this over a little bit and then do something like that with my picture right here still. And then my game night. Oh, that's cute. I think I like that better. Instead of putting it on top of the boards where it's kind of lost, I'll put game night here and then do my journaling in that white spot right there. That's perfect. So that's my page. Super simple. Make sure to check out Scrap the Boys, and you'll see close-ups at the end of this video. I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.